Hello everyone, Andrew here, and happy Leap Year Day on this momentous occasion, this special day that only comes once every 4 years. You know, when the stars are aligned, when the spirits are present, I thought we would do something extra special and play some Taboo, the Sixth Sense for the Nintendo Entertainment System, a game that claims it's our personal link to the future, your window onto the unknown. How have you not heard of this game? It's even made by Rare, so fittingly, I'm playing some Donkey Kong Country right now. You know, this should be on everyone's shelf. If you don't own it, don't even call yourself a Nintendo fan. It notes, though, that Taboo the Sixth Sense is not intended for children under 14. It's meant for curiosity value and entertainment only. No mystical or magical claims are guaranteed or inferred, but my logic is that I think they just put that there so that they can hog all the incredible secrets of the future to themselves. Like, how dare they? This is going to tell me everything I need to know. My lottery numbers, what's gonna happen. Never again will I have to, be staying up at night wondering what I'm gonna have for breakfast. And I definitely recommend that if you like what you see here, you try it too, because I don't want to hog all these secrets, unlike these guys, these greedy guys who made this. Inside the box, you of course get your Taboo, the Sixth Sense NES cart, and as you can see, it's actually an official game. As bizarre as this sounds, it's not something made by like American Video Entertainment in their basement. We get an instruction manual here, giving us all sorts of information about the history of tarot cards, what each of them mean, but it guarantees right here, Taboo is not a game. But exactly who created the magical, mystical images for that major arcana and why is still a mystery. The sheer fact that the cards have survived the centuries in their original form is some testimony to their latent power that is stored within the startling and often disturbing images of the tarot. So if you weren't taking this seriously already, now it is on. And also inside that box is a gigantic fold-out poster here, detailing what all of the tarot cards mean. But what I think is most important is that when we look on the back of the box, and just look how much those 80 people are, enjoying having their future told. Like, they are just being told that they're going to be showered in millions of dollars. I'm sure the second they play this game. So if that has not convinced you yet that this is the real deal, I don't know what else will. Perhaps actually checking it out, might just, give you that little last nudge before you are convinced of the spirits of the tarot. I don't know, but let's find out. It's future prediction time with Taboo. As you can see, they're 1988 and made by Rare, so it's the real deal. This is the most beautiful title screen I've ever seen. Let's press start. All that has been and all that will be is here for you to know. Dare you glimpse the future? Dare you even ask? Taboo, the time machine on Nintendo. And I like how back then it didn't have to specifically describe which Nintendo console it was, because in 1988 there was only one Nintendo. Simpler times. And now this may come as a surprise to some of you, but my name is actually Andrew. It's not like I say that at the beginning of pretty much every single video. And it also asks us to enter our birth date here, which for the sake of not having my identity stolen, I'm not going to put the whole thing in on screen. We'll jump to the next page once it's in, but it should be noted that it is entered as month, day, and then year, and each one is just 2 digits. So if when you're entering the year, it will just be the last 2 digits of that. It can be a little confusing because I'm personally a day, month, year kind of person. So just keep that in mind if you try this for yourself. Now on the next page here, we have to enter a question. I guess a question that the tarot cards are supposed to help us answer. And the question I'm going to be entering here is one I know has been on everybody's mind lately. It's definitely been on mine. And that is, will there ever... Okay, I guess it went down to a new line. This is also the weirdest text entry screen I've ever seen. Like, it's trying to be fancy, but it's just really strange in the process. S-T-A-R star trop. The Q almost looks like an O because of how pixelated it is. S-T-A-R-T-R-O-P-I-C-S, and there's actually no numbers here, which is really strange. But maybe I can just do 3 I's. There. Will there ever be A Star Tropics 3? Definitely an essential question that will determine the fate of the universe as we know it. So pressing that we are now entering the kind of crazy zone. This is some Atari 2600 level flashing shenanigans going on. But, you know, it's just what's required for the spirits to be present in order to answer our extremely important question here. And I have that fold-out map of what the cards mean. You, card, the Knight of Coins. And I didn't have a chance to read all that because I was looking down at my instruction manual for 1 second. But if I look here, the Knight of Coins is a mature, responsible, and patient person. Why, thank you, game. You are now my favorite game ever made. So it deals out 10 cards, and I think that based on, you know, what the cards are, it determines whether or not our question is going to come true. The Significator card, the Page of Swords. This card is reversed. Currently, your situation is sudden illness in the near future or unable. Is that even English? Maybe it's supposed to be like ye old English because tarot cards are like ye old thing. But this is sounding pretty grim already. Not totally impressed, to be completely honest. And I think it says here that a reversed card, though, means that its effect is not full, and that it has a weak effect, while it being right side up is better. So I'll take the fact that that one is reversed as a good thing. Suddenly, I'm questioning why anyone would ever want to play this game, and you can get results like that. Crossing card, the Knight of Cups. The existing obstacle is an inductment or message. What the heck does that supposed to mean? Structure manual, do you help here? Crossing card. This card shows the influences working against or with the questioner and can be either of a good or bad nature. The existing obstacle is an inductment or message. Like, if anyone wants to explain to me what that means, please feel free. Crowning card, the King of Staffs. Your near-term goal or destiny is influenced by a mature, honest, and conscientious wisdom. Like how does that contribute to answering the question that has been asked here? I've never been one for horoscopes and such, and maybe that's why, because they're just always, you know, shenanigans on a plate here. Some of the music is pretty good, though. That was one thing that I guess Rare always had, was some good music makers. Base of the matter. Card, the Queen of Staffs. Present events are based on a sympathetic, caring, and loving person. Reggie, please, I beg you, make Star Tropics 3. Except there is no Reggie anymore, so I've been begging to the wrong person all along. Past influences card, the Three of Swords. Previous influences exerting pressure are possible delay or separation. So is it saying that something happening internally at Nintendo is the reason why we have not yet seen a Star Tropics 3? And there's even a 3, it's the Three of Swords too. Ah, okay. I see, we're making progress here in reaching the truth. Forthcoming influences card, the Queen of Cups. The near forthcoming influence is practical, honest, and loving. So maybe we're seeing that Star Tropics is finally going to get some love from Nintendo. I like it. Where one finds oneself card, the Four of Cups. Currently, you are/have or feel boredom in a relationship, bitterness. I'm pretty sure that's not a sentence game. Please go back to English 101 and learn how to English. Views of others card, the Knight of Swords. Others view you as surrounding cards influence the knightly pursuit. Others view you as surrounding cards influence the knightly... Okay, so you have to read that in terms of the cards are like a thing, which... Okay. Not sure what that has to do with Star Tropics 3, but I'll take it as a good sign, for whatever reason. Hopes and fears. Card, the Four of Coins. Your inner hopes and fears are ungiving and ungenerous. Well, excuse me if after 30 years I would like to see a Star Tropics 3 exist. You know, people complain when there hasn't been a Pokemon game for like 5 minutes, but I can't ask for Star Tropics 3? I think that is the most ungenerous feeling of all. Final outcome card, the Hermit. The outcome of all previous mentioned problems will be possessing knowledge, ability, or secrets, but not utilizing them. So basically, by knowing that there is a problem at Nintendo in regards to the future of Star Tropics, I must go there and tell them to get their act together and make Star Tropics 3. Perhaps in another video we'll do that. And now after all that, somehow, you know, was that even a good thing? Somehow, just by asking if there's going to be a Star Tropics 3, it said all sorts of horrible things about me. And then at the end, it's going to give us some lottery numbers, I guess. You know, maximum 1 to 49, number 6. And it even shows my default location right off the bat. And also B and A are for some reason what are used to move left and right, which is kind of scary. I wonder if based on like where the game was sold, they actually edited that, because it's really freaky that out of all these different places, like like Florida, Illinois, Iowa, maybe all these different ones, that it would actually start by default on the one that I'm in, and it doesn't even have like a battery in it to save, so it's really spooky. But if we press start, I mean, actually, this music's really awesome. How can I press start when such good music is playing? All right, that's enough music. And those are my lucky numbers. Just, you know, maybe I will, on this very momentous occasion, use them to test my luck in the gambling sphere. Not something I normally do. I'm not much of a gambling person, but, you know, I mean, how could I not? Look at those lucky numbers. Feel free to use them yourself. Feel free to try the game and get your own lucky numbers, because who knows? Maybe Taboo will work for you. And with that, we're back to the title screen. Can you imagine back in the day spending $60 or whatever on a game that lasts literally like less than 5 minutes? I mean, I guess based on the back of the box, you're supposed to invite all your friends over, have like a Taboo party where everyone has their futures predicted, but just, I mean, you can buy Super Mario Brothers 2, or you can buy Taboo. Think about that for a second, and while you do, I think I'm going to end this video off. So have an awesome leap year. Hope you have a great February 29th. Relish the moment, and I hope to see you next time for more. Thanks for watching, and see you later.